Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back. So big news in the world of Microsoft. Today, it was announced they have completed their Bethesda acquisition. So this is even in the light of the possible Microsoft controller lawsuit over the drift coming on that was speculated to be postponing this Bethesda thing, because Bethesda was also in a lawsuit themselves over Fallout 4 DLC. So there's a lot of litigation on both sides that was making people speculate whether or not this would be actually completed. Well, it looks like it is done. So Microsoft has completed the Bethesda acquisition, and some big things are going to happen in the world of Microsoft and Bethesda. So let's go ahead. We're going to read this article from The Verge. If you are brand new to this channel, if this is your first time here, guys, welcome. Why don't you hit that subscription button, guys? Come on, do it. It's free. I upload all the time. You know you want to. Anyways, let's read this article. Microsoft completes the Bethesda acquisition, promises some Xbox and PC exclusives. Microsoft now has 23 game studios, guys. So very good. Take a look at this. So Microsoft has finalized its $7.5 billion deal to acquire ZeniMax Media. This was a big get. I know it was mixed. Some people had mixed reactions to it. I personally think it was a good investment for Microsoft, especially if they're wanting to rev up Game Pass and have a good content library behind Game Pass. Content is king. You can license your games out. You have all those huge franchises like Doom, Wolfenstein, Fallout, you name it, Skyrim. They got some heavy hitters in here, and they could take full advantage of it, especially if they intend to do exclusives later on in the future. So I thought it was a good move. I know there was other people who were kind of like, 7.5 billion seems like a huge amount of money to waste on it. No, it is not. This day, when everybody's making their own subscription service, even streaming services, it is important to have a good content library, and Microsoft took the plunge and got it, and I think it's going to be worth it. So this is a huge get, and I'm glad that they were able to get the acquisition complete. Now, continuing on, it says the parent company of Doom, Fallout studio, Bethesda Softworks. So the finalization comes just a day after Microsoft secured regulatory approval from the EU for the acquisition, and it will now bolster the company's first-party Xbox game studios up to a total of 23. So this is the next step in building an industry-leading first-party studios team, a commitment we have to our Xbox community, says Microsoft's gaming chief Phil Spencer. And that's the thing, as everybody always gave Microsoft crap for not having first-party exclusives. This is how you get them. Buy them up. Screw it. If you can't make them, buy them, right? So now people are angry. They're like, man, Microsoft's going to make these Bethesda games exclusive. Well, you know what? That's the way business works, brother. So there's been a little bit of speculation whether they're going to make these games, certain Bethesda games, exclusive or not, or if they're going to make, I guess, games that are exclusive using the IPs, not necessarily Elder Scrolls becoming exclusive, but a Elder Scrolls, I guess, franchised game, if that makes any sense. So like an exclusive Skyrim game or Elder Scrolls game, but also have Elder Scrolls games available elsewhere as well, if that makes sense. I know some of you guys don't understand like literal sense of what people say, but what I'm saying is Xbox could have an exclusive Elder Scrolls game or an exclusive Fallout game, and then there can also be a game that is a Fallout for the Switch or for the PlayStation, so to speak. Kind of like what Monster Hunter is doing with Nintendo Switch right now. They're gonna have that exclusive Switch game. Anyways, going on, he says, with the addition of the Bethesda creative teams, gamers should know that Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass will be the best place to experience new Bethesda games, including some new titles in the future that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC players. So this confirms it. Exclusive games are coming. Does that mean that, again, Skyrim or Fallout are going to be Xbox exclusive? No. It just means that there will be exclusive titles in those franchises. So don't get it twisted yet. This deal includes Bethesda sub-studios like Dishonored developer Arcane, Wolfenstein Studio Machine Games, Doom maker id Software, and the Evil Within studio Tango Gameworks. Microsoft now has 23 first-party game studios compared to Sony's 13 PlayStation studios. And this is a big get, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to change a lot. So Bethesda will now run as a separate business at Microsoft with its existing leadership. This is the same approach Microsoft has used for its recent big acquisitions, which include Mojang, LinkedIn, and GitHub. I didn't know they owned LinkedIn. That's interesting. At a separate blog post, Bethesda marketing chief Pete Hines reveals that there won't be any big changes just yet. So this is what they say. First, let me say that we're not making any landmark announcements or changes right now. As we've all shared, the expectation is that Bethesda Softworks and our studios will continue as we have in the past, just with more support and resources than we've ever had before. Obviously, Game Pass has been an important initiative for Xbox, and we'll be working on putting even more of our games into Game Pass than ever before. Beyond that, stay tuned. We're just getting started together. So that's a very intriguing statement right there. I am more than excited. I enjoy Bethesda games, so I'm excited to see what they do, what comes out of here. So Microsoft originally announced its plans to acquire Bethesda in September. So this was back in September. They promised to honor PS5 exclusivity commitments to Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. So games like that are going to still come out on the PS5. Games like Elder Scrolls Online will also continue to be supported exactly like it is. So nothing's changing with the Elder Scrolls Online. And again, there has been a lot of questions about this acquisition over Microsoft's plans for Bethesda exclusives on Xbox and PC. And Spencer said there would be new titles, some new titles that will only be made available on Microsoft's platforms. But again, that doesn't mean that there won't ever be another Fallout or another Elder Scrolls or another Doom or Wolfenstein on Switch or PlayStation. It just means that there might be a game that takes place in the Doom franchise on Xbox that's only on Xbox. And there's nothing wrong with that. They paid $7.5 billion fucking dollars. So, hey, that's the name of the game. It's business only. I'm all up for it. I'm excited. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this acquisition, on the situation. What would you like to see Xbox do? Is there any franchises that are in any of these studios that they acquired through the purchase of ZeniMax that you would like to see a game made out of? Maybe like a game that hasn't had a game put out in quite some time? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.